what does a prelate do? It's more of the... They're all monks. They have deflect missiles and whatever. Wait, I should learn what that does, because I think that's why they... Use our reaction to reduce the damage coming from a weapon attack by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier, plus your monk level. If the damage reduced to 0, you use a Kai point to deflect the missile. Oh, I don't know if I've been hit. So a good way of doing this would be just to fireball them in the face. But then again, I am the first person to go, so... Where are you? That's a problem. What I should do... Well, I want to go up there, so... Offhand attack. That's a reduction to 0. So that's their reaction gone. And now, outside of my normal range. Still outside of my normal range. Get in there. There it is, 80%. And now I shoot all my abilities. And they can't say anything. No crits. It isn't that much, but it is something. That's the intellective hours taking damage. And dying. Can't protect them anymore. Resonating Kai. On both of them. That did damage to me as well. That thing explodes. Okay, this is better for me. Oh, this is much better for me. A fireball there is going to do wonders. So, let's do it. You go down now. Oh, that guy. Firewall may be better. Oh, no, but I would need to move up. Let's do fireball. Saved. Oh, they still deflect. Dang it. Well, at least they don't deflect anymore.
Put 'em up.
So, let's do this.
Cry about it.
That's a save. Let's do Legacy of Avernus. That Searing Smite is now applying, so damage over time. Let's go. That is a jump and a half. That is on Gale. I'm okay. I can transform you and whatever. I also have Lae'zel here. So, not enough movement. Should I send her back there? I should.
I will not know failure.
I should. Doing a considerable amount of damage. Action surge. Let's try to make you prone. It worked. Okay. And here's the Emperor. Stunned them both? Holy crap! Holy crap, that was quite something. Okay, now for the same strategy. Offhand, you deflect, and then I just shoot you with ease. Another one. And that's a kill. They're both stunned. And then we have damage here. Very nice. And I'll do my extra damage. Landing those 60%, which is really good. And you can take a critical, hopefully. Or some damage. 20. 20 is good. And then you die. And then I can teleport. Right there. And hopefully kill the prelate. We'll see. Domination. Okay, I was gonna teleport up there, but I don't think I need to. So you're threatened. You also have deflect missiles, so it's still a concern. And it is still a concern. Let's crit. Did a little bit of damage. There we go. 2 criticals in a row. That dominated was saved against? Or something? I think so. He's going for Karlach. Gets a hit in return by Lae'zel because of the Sentinel. They're punching Karlach while she's down. And they're going for Gilladel. And Gilladel tries to save them, but doesn't work because... Oh, Resonating Punch. That's dangerous. She's still alive, which is very surprising. Could get another Fireball in there, but let's not. Let's just do... Phantasmal Killer. 60%, let's go. Saved.
Ready for another round?
And then you can do this. And again. And another one. Reckless Attack. Roll the 1 on the first one. For once, Reckless Attack actually works. That's a critical. And that is pretty good. And now the Emperor.
Regain control of the jagged prey.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Tell me everything.
It's like I said before. I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
I think we've caught glimpses of the machine warriors that we read about a while back. Speaking of which, I never went back to the tower to fight those constructs in the Underdark. So we never got to see that. Which is a shame. But it's more of a shame that it's more of a shame for me than for you. I'm sure they didn't have too much stuff. And besides, you can check on YouTube if you want to see that and you didn't get to do that on your own game. Did you have to eat criminals as brains, though?
Rather than potential future allies, like you.
Yeah. So, Lord Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, A questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
How did you end up in here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other Chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki and find allies in the outer world. You.
So are you going to tell me what this battle was about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prism. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Skvar! You must return him to his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
Would it? You should probably elaborate on that, mate. Why would he? Like, all this makes a lot of sense. The sense, like, we're using him to stay alive, basically. He is using him to stay alive. But was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prism? That's a good question. I didn't think of that, because it was him that we saw. But was it Orpheus? Does she not know that he's here?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
Yeah. I mean, that's just common sense that she wouldn't kill him. If she had the choice, of course. So what happens if we free Orpheus and not, control him?
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
So putting all the other tadpoles in there didn't make a difference. It would always have ended like this. We're alike in other ways too, though.
I'm glad you think so. I agree. But there is one thing that you have that I do not. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. Yours continues to limit you. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
No, I'm good with this, with the way I look. I'm trying to avoid becoming a mind flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me on that.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No, I'm good with the devastating beauty. That's good. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
I don't, actually. But this is interesting because he sets the stage for him to continue as a person from who he was before, and then he lost his personhood, as it were, because he got controlled by the Elder Brain, and then he felt his own free will come back. So it's like he's the same person that he was before. So this evolution is not me turning into a different person. It's just me actually changing my body. What would that entail, though?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Again, I'm good, thanks. Karlach may want to, or sorry, Lae'zel may want to. You should ask her.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Wait, what? Can I not fight it?
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Wait. I can fight it, yeah. It's probably difficult. What is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
Could eat it? What happens if I eat it? Does it just break? It's like, you idiot, that's not how you get that. That's not how you put that into your brain. You just murdered it. That'd be funny. That'd be really funny. You just eat it. It's like, nom, nom. Oh no, you fucking, that's not oral application. It's a fucking suppository. Or, well, how do you say that in English? Either way. Nah, I won't do it. Easy peasy, see? Definitely peasy peasy. There you go. We have the thing that allows us to reroll. We don't have that many, but we can do this. There you go, see? Easy.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your Illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Let me short rest. I'm very glad that we survived that we pulled through on that. There it is. This parasite is capable of evolving you, or another illithid-infected companion, into a new, more psionically powerful being. I'm curious to see what it looks like, actually. And I may do that, just to see the effects. One of the reasons why I didn't want to do this was because Lae'zel is very opposed to it. I didn't want her to be disgusted by me. So maybe we can talk to her. Maybe we can learn. You know, maybe she's like, sure, whatever. If you really want it, I suppose. We have boots of Oh yeah, I think we've seen that.
Proceeding.
We've seen the. Oh, sorry, I'm using Lae'zel here to do this. Let's loot and see if we find anything else. Ooh. Flesh to stone. So those do exist. We don't need that. Because we have the... Why is Karlach there? We don't need that because we have the spell Greater Restoration. But it's good. Scroll of Enlarge. Right next to a Divine Bone Shard. Let's put that over there. And some cakes. Love that. That Githyanki knew what's up. Absolutely knew what's up. We have an inscribed Githyanki slate here. That Lae'zel doesn't say anything about. Symbolic drawings, that's what drawings are, etched over a forgotten text. Two figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil with his face twisted with a wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. I suppose that may be a reference to something we are not aware of right now. Because I am not aware of what those could be. I mean, one should be Vlaakith, right? The Astral Prism, but... Oh, could it be Gortash? Maybe it is Gortash. We have the Astral Globe of Domination here. So we have the portal, and we have this. We can also break... I think we can break those things to the side. Let's just put this over here, and let's see what these are. The wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. So nice boots. Just not for me. Ooh, I don't have the artifact here. Is the artifact not present in the astral plane? Let's see.
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, the Githyanki prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
By these things, I would think.
The rock resists all attempts to shatter it.
Alright, I'm not gonna shoot it.
These boots have seen everything.
Let's leave. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes. Oh. We can go back in. Wait, what? I now received the mysterious artifact. Yeah, we receive it when we leave. Okay. So... I'm over encumbered. Why am I over encumbered? Oh yeah, because the alchemy pouch, for one. And also my bag of food. That tends to be quite big. Or quite full. Yeah, these guys brought some treasure for me. Man, what an adventure. Just because I wanted to sleep and these guys show up, ruin my day. Explain to me who my guardian is. Wait, where's everybody though? Are they down there? They are all down there. Well, oh right, because it's only these. Jaheira is not here because it's not her. If she's not a companion, they don't show up.
Already feeling better.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother. Who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Oh, right. Because I forget exactly his name again, but the Githyanki that we find in Planescape Torment, he also mentions this. That's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Then Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
That's true. It's his power to resist the Illithids. Holy crap. I'd like to talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
Why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Why did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that, when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
But why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now if he's so valuable alive?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Man, it makes total sense. Because a lot of people want this weapon because it just resists the affliction of the Illithids, or the influence of the Illithids. But Vlaakith obviously wants it because it's a political nightmare. Who are the hostile Githyanki in the prism?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
On to other matters, then.
Very well.
The Emperor's astral touch tadpole promises exceptional power.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
It's fine. You don't need to use it.
I know. And I won't.
Her face. Yeah, I'd like to talk about us.
I'm listening.
I wonder if things have advanced. I'd like to kiss you.
Here. Now.
Okay, they haven't. 2 new journal updates. We have a bunch of them. I will not look at the journal yet, because we should have our companions here. We have Karlak right outside. She's just sleeping. Is she sleeping, actually? No, she's chilling.